Jackie, and in today's tutorial I'm going to show you how I get my go-to curls or waves that I wear most of the time, and then also how to make them super beachy for summer, and a little accent braid that looks like a seashell. So I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. Please give it a thumbs up if you do, and let's get started. I'm brushing out my second day hair with my favorite brush, the wet brush, and I just got my hair partially colored, so it's a little darker, and I also got a couple highlights around my face. But anyways, I'm adding some of my favorite dry shampoo right now. This is Klorane dry shampoo with oat milk for brown to dark hair, which I love, and I'm spraying it into the roots and then brushing it out. For heat protectant, I always go back to TreSemme. I like the way it smells, and my curls always look shiny after I use it. I spray the lengths and the ends, then brush it through again, and give it a minute to dry. Before heading straight to the curls, my hair part always trails off to the back of my scalp, so I tease my crown just a little bit and then spray it down with some hairspray to try to keep the part from happening, but really I just go to bed with wet hair a lot, so it's really messy at the back, so I have to do this step before curling, but you might not have this problem. To the curls, I always use my Bellami 6-in-1 curling set for basically all my hair tutorials because they just came with great barrel sizes, but my go-to wand recently is 25mm by 25mm, so I will have a link to this set, but you can't get it individually, so I'll try to find another one of the same size. My curling method is really simple and easy. I just like to take pieces from the top section at the back, and then I just pick it up, curl it, and scrunch it in my hand as it cools, and then I like to piece it apart while it's still cooling so it's fluffy, and I just move around my head. So I like to start at the top for some reason. I just like to make sure that I get all those top pieces and they're the bounciest curls they can be, and then as I go out throughout the rest of the hair, I don't mind if I just get the bottom because I like to keep the length. And for natural looking waves, you can do curls towards your face and away, but because I do have some layers, they already break up, but both are great methods. Again, scrunch the curls as they still cool, and I like to keep the ends softer by just brushing them out with a comb. And then I'm using some Texture Tease spray by Garnier. This just fluffs up the hair and gives a little bit more grit to the texture. Moving on to the other side, I'm picking up sections, again starting from the top back and then just going out throughout my hair, and I'm curling away from my face again. And it looks like the curl might go towards my face because I'm wrapping the hair around the barrel towards my face, but the curl still goes the other way on the opposite side of the head, so it's a little bit confusing, but once you get the hang of it, it's super easy. And again, you can switch directions for a couple of the curls if you want to, or if you do it on accident, that's fine. But I just went with curls away from my face on this day. And then add a little bit of texture by Now part 2, I'm going to show you how to create a beachy braid that looks like a swirly shell or seahorse tail. Take a front section from your part to behind your ear and brush it out, and we are going to start by creating a French fishtail braid. Take a small top section from within this new part and then divide it into two as your main two fishtail sections. Take a small section from the outermost side of the hair and lay it over to the second section. Repeat this on the other side, and this is a regular fishtail, so do a couple stitches of this, and now let's make it a French fishtail braid. Make making sure to keep the two main sections separate. Pick up a small strand from under / beside the existing braid, and then also take a small section from within the braid and incorporate the two small pieces together and move the strand to the other side. Incorporate more hair into each stitch on both sides, and I've only French fishtail braided a couple of times, so it sounds more confusing than it is, but hopefully you can kind of get the sense of the pattern as I go.
But I know that I'm never alone. I think of you and how you'd never let me go. I feel connected, protected. It's like you're sitting right with me all the time. You hear me, you're near me.
As you can see, my hair part starts to curve, so once I get to this point, I am going to only incorporate more hair into the section closest to my part. So now we are just creating a lace fishtail braid, and after 5 or 6 stitches, continue to fishtail braid normally. Don't fishtail all the way down because it will get really hard to loosen up the braid. So after a couple stitches, go in and loosen the braid up to your desired thickness. And once you are at the point I am here, just add some polishing serum to the ends of your hair and then tightly fishtail braid and loosen up a tiny bit, but you want it to taper out as it goes because this will be the center of the little shell design, so you want it to be very polished and easy to twirl together. Tie off with a small elastic and then start to roll the braid under. Now add in a bobby pin through the front, pushing through the swirl, and try your best to camouflage it. I only used one other bobby pin to make sure that it stayed put, and I've restructured the shape a little bit. And now the last step for this beachy mermaid style is to take a sea salt spray and scrunch the remaining curls or your natural hair. I love Surf Infusion by Bumble and Bumble. This one is oil and salt infused, so it's more nurturing, is that a word? Yeah, and gentle on more damaged hair.
I gotta find my way back to summer paradise. John Paul Simple Plan.
My heart is sinking as I'm lifting up above the clouds away from you. She's so fancy. I see her when I go to sleep. I check my phone when I'm weak. She never posts anything deep, 'cause she's so fancy.
Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please hit that thumbs up so I know to do more hair tutorials. And if you love mermaids, I know a lot of you guys like the show H2O like I do, then stay tuned because I am doing a waterproof makeup tutorial inspired by the show, and I may or may not have a mermaid tail included in that, so get excited. And also check the down bar, I always have all my social media links. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, whatever you have to stay updated, and I always talk to you guys if you like DM me or anything. And yeah, all the songs and products are listed as well, and I will see you guys in my next video.
Before you start to run, baby, who am I to all I see? Don't read up like my eyes. Gonna wear that dress you like, skin tight, hair built real nice, and syncopate my skin to your heartbeat.